All right.
Thanks for being here, everybody. I'm glad to
Yeah.
see or hear each of you,
we're
both
here,
of you,
yeah.
if you will.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. Love being here.
Always. Jason, you're basically like an honorary member. I don't even know.
You know,
Yeah,
you
for
can
real.
I always count on me, man. Even if you want to do a regular show, I don't expect to be paid, but if you want me to invite me
That's
to,
good.
to
'Cause
the
we don't have
Suck,
any
I
money.
will. Good, yeah. I was gonna say, if you ever need someone else to join permanently, I can be here like Willow all the time, every day.
All
So,
right. I hear
all
you.
right.
It's on the record for the listeners.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you can be like me, and you can go from being a fan to the show. It's like a sweepstakes. So we'll hold for the next one.
What is
This
that?
this is
Like
like the
almost
bonus
famous
episodes are
situation?
like the NXT version before you get the WWE of the Suck. You got the bonus episodes, and then you become champ of the bonus episodes, and then you move on to like a real episode.
What
That's
was
right.
that
That's
show
right.
called back in the day that was like sort of like the prototype for that whole? Well, I guess it wasn't. It was different, but it was like Making the Wrestler or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I
Is
can't
that a
remember.
real thing?
Yeah, it was like a WWE thing, and I think there was like a few seasons of it, and I can't remember who came out of it, if anyone.
Yeah, their new thing is called like NXT, and it's like I
Yeah.
guess all their young up and comers. I like this is all new to me too. Like I just got into wrestling with like in the last month or two. I don't know why. I'm just like, you know what? Let me just get into this stupid
No,
shit and see what it's about. And
I
I'm
feel
having a
you.
blast. It's hilarious. It's a good time.
Yeah, the
So,
pull is always there.
mhm.
For me, because I used to be into it like as a little kid. Loving the real American Hulk Hogan, who has
Hell yeah.
never done anything wrong ever.
Oh no.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was NWO Hulk that did all that stuff. Yeah.
Right, exactly. They really fucked up his brain. Yeah, and then I got out of it and I got back into it with like the Attitude Era shit,
Hell yeah.
like early 2000s. Because Undertaker was my guy, who has
Mhm.
also never done anything wrong or
Right.
been like weird and racist in interviews or anything, or
Yeah.
or linked himself inextricably with Kid Rock.
Right. Yeah. So
But
embarrassing.
yeah, I feel like any day a third wave could come for me because it all looks very exciting.
Oh,
Do
it's fun.
either of y'all watch AEW? Because I hear that's the hot shit now. Like,
Yeah, I dabbled into it. It's funny. I think it's on a downfall right now for some reason. I don't know. It's just
why?
from what I see in like my little zone of the internet. People are calling it arena empty wrestling. I guess apparently,
Empty wrestling?
yeah, apparently it died out a
Aw.
lot since like COVID, kind of ended, quote unquote. But yeah, because I guess that was their big surge was during COVID. People were like, "Oh, what's this new thing? Let me check it out." And it had a huge surge. And then once kind of everything kind of got back to normal, quote unquote normal, WWE kind of came back and
Yeah.
took over again.
And
I guess,
WWE was like, "No, we're fine now. We got rid of Vince McMahon." And then he was
right.
like back within a month.
Yeah, I guess they just sold like their company too, right? Or it's like a merger, I guess, with the UFC. It's called like TKO or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
crazy.
think Triple H got a payout of like $5 million or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Damn.
they're on their glow up again. But yeah, I went to my first match since I was a kid, man. I went to
You went to
I went
in
yeah.
person?
Yeah, it
Nice.
was called WWE Payback. It was like a Peacock exclusive, like pay-per-view event kind of thing, and
Okay.
it was awesome. I had a great time, man. I had like great seats, and yeah. And then I guess my wife and we decided we're going to go to WrestleMania, so we got tickets to that like recently too. So that's like
Wow.
next summer, like that's like their Super Bowl event. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That's a big deal.
I'm really excited to see Spectacle. We've been like just playlisting like all the old WrestleManias, like the next one, like kind of going through them and see just ridiculous matches and being like not even knowing anything really. It's like, oh wow, like you've seen like 1 year jump every time, every episode. So it's like, who's this guy? Like what happened to him? He was a bad guy. Now he's a good guy. It's like you're trying to understand people's history. You're connecting dots, and it's been kind of fun just being into this, fictional, stupid storylines, and we're really enjoying it for what it is, man.
Storylines are fictional, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's true.
I always try to take offense at wrestling like it's fake or something, and I'm like, what other things do you enjoy that are like nobody has to make a point to be like that's not real? It's like, yes, we know.
Politics.
Like,
I only watch the show Rome because I'd be thinking about Rome all day.
no, I do think that's funny though, because I guess the distinction is just that what is it? Is it the people that watch wrestling are it's because the athleticism or something that requires their actual bodies to do the moves and everything that, hey, it is that's real. They have to do that, you know? Like,
I mean, they get hit a lot and they bleed a lot. They break bones a lot and they mess up their back a lot. Yeah, I mean, it's physically.
Football's not real either, for the record. I mean, you think Denver got that 50-point blowout without somebody riding that? I mean, I'm telling you, just
good point.
But yeah, but like the bleeding, like the stage blood and stuff, like that shit is like a real, you know, it is performing arts in so many ways. Like,
oh yeah,
so many elements of it.
It's like the new Shakespeare, you know. It's like the Shakespeare in the Park now, you know, and the full audience. You know? It's the new Shakespeare, you know. And it's like so stupid too, because you'll have like someone in a chokehold and they're fainting. And it's like for a big championship title match, and the ref is like holding their arm. It's like, oh, like we think they're out. Like, oh no, they're out. And then it's like the third one, and then they're like, they catch themselves and they start coming back. Yeah, the crowd's like, yeah. Oh yeah, it's you can't beat that shit, man. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, try that, Marvel. Yeah, Scorsese. I don't think so.
Every time the Undertaker ever shot up into that, you know,
sit up position. Yeah.
It was real. That's just how he gets up in the morning.
He has a permanent installed 2-pack, so he can do that all the time. Just the top two.
He probably wears one of those electric zapper things.
Yeah, he zaps it. He hits his pockets on the side and it just shoots him up.
No. I mean, not like a defibrillator.
It's like a girdle. It's like a male girdle, like one of those.
Have you seen those things that are supposed to give you a 6-pack? You just wear it and it stimulates your abs.
It shocks you. Yeah.
So he just did that on the top two. That's what I was taking away from you.
Yeah, that would make you able to do the Undertaker sit up for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that rules.
It's funny that we're doing a podcast and discussing wrestling, because I didn't ever know about a podcast until I happened to work next to a person that became a great friend of mine. I'll call him out because he was on the Chill Nil show. And anyway, Will Washington was the only podcaster I ever knew. He did a podcast about wrestling before I even knew him for at least 5 years or more.
Yeah.
Dude podcasted for 10 years about wrestling. And the only reason I know about AEW is because he podcasted his way into a job. He writes for AEW now.
That's amazing. Wow. That's incredible.
He did thousands of episodes, right?
Oh God, yes.
Remember, yeah, his episode count is crazy.
Yeah, he did a podcast once a week for at least 10 years of his life. He rarely ever missed. He did a podcast longer than his marriage. When he got married, he was like, yeah, so I do this podcast. Well, I'm sure that's not how it went down. But you know what I mean? It was even after he got married and had kids, it was still yeah, I do this podcast every, and he kept it going until he didn't. Mm-hmm. And he finally stopped podcasting because he achieved the dream of going from a podcaster to doing the thing you podcast about. Right. I don't know what that would be. That's for incredible. The Succ. It would be being put into the algorithm of all the worst shit on the internet.
Yeah. One of us invents a weird sex toy.
Right. Start writing for National Geographic. No, it was a National Enquirer. Start writing for them.
Matt becomes a gubernatorial candidate. He says the things Matt says.
I was gonna say I was gonna make a joke, but I feel bad about it. I'll say the joke so that I can segue to something more serious. But I was gonna say it would be if one of the hosts of this show was like, "Hey guys, I'm joining Chapo Trap House," but that kind of makes me sad because there's all this news this week about Matt that Matt Christman is not doing well and he's in the hospital. So sorry for the lightheartedness of that segue, but I did think it was just it came to mind when I thought of the podcast, because just wanted to send our regards, because I mean, that's a terrible situation, and we just, just
Yeah.
all of our love, because that's sad, and
Yeah, I'm
friend of the show.
absolutely wishing the best for him and Amber. That sucks.
Yeah, hoping for a speedy recovery, and no more podcasts for a while, Matt. Once you're back on your feet, just chill, just take it easy.
Yeah, for real. This is a sickness. It's a disease.
That's what did it. Was all the damn podcasts. Just one less
true.
podcast. If you hadn't come on the Succ, you may. Sorry, it's too weird. Sorry.
Well, it's a new challenge. People can come on and place. You can place their bets. I don't know how betting works. I don't know how.
Oh, it's like a Deadpool.
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah. That's bleak. The Deadpool of guests.
You're not looking good, Jason. You should.
I know. I got a good chance.
Now. You should,
exactly.
You're in bad shape here. The odds are against you.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of too weird, I gotta ask the pod. I gotta know about this. I saw a meme. Somebody shared it in their stories, and it was like a guy breakdancing, and it had the Home Depot theme song. Like yeah. I hope that was a good enough rendition.
Yeah.
But the text on top said, bisexuals when they hear the Home Depot theme song. And I was just like, what does this mean? Do bisexuals enjoy the Home Depot themes? Does it hit differently if you're bisexual? Because it kind of hits for everybody, I thought. But I mean, like, I'm just curious. Like,
I mean, as a lesbian passing bisexual,
hashtag just queer things. Or wait, queer people things. That's what it was.
Just queer people things. Yeah, the thing we talked about before the pod. We were getting the really nasty stuff out of our system.
Yeah. Sorry, you have to
queers. I don't feel any affinity for the Home Depot song personally, but I mean, go off. I guess. I don't know. That's very peculiar to me. I would have associated it with with a much more sort of like binary sexuality.
I think of that song as like a jam for like postmenopausal women, shopping or something. Like sure. I don't know. It's like an older woman type thing. I don't know.
Like postmenopausal women who discover that they might have a little bit of
Again, the groove back a little bit. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
So is this like in the garden section, the lighting section?
What perfect.
Are you seeing this?
Yeah, perfect.
I mean, to me, like it has a very like working on the railroad vibe, with like the metal clinking sound effects. Like it's the percussive element of it, and I'm like,
it turns the book club meetings into into a real fuck fest.
This was like the only Home Depot one I saw. It said like, bro is stuck in an infinite loop.
Yes, I saw Rebecca Akers-Stowe post that, and that's rough. It's like he presumably he's standing over that bucket and still furthered as above, so below goes the Home Depot bucket.
Can you imagine? Yeah, the fractal, the Mr. Fractal, the Home Depot.
Mr. Fractal. Yeah, I wish there would have been like a guy dressed like him holding that bucket. It's like he reached reality, he did it.
Yeah, finally.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that would be great.
The Inception is it's a Home Depot at the end of Inception. It's a Home Depot bucket just spinning infinitely.
Yeah, Phil, while you're using the AI stuff, can you make a video of Kevin James dancing with knives?
Oh wow, that's a lot of different things. You really hit on all the stuff this week in one joke. I want to know how the Kevin James thing got started, because like at first I thought it was like a small like micro community meme thing.
Yeah, but it blew up.
Then I saw even like T-Pain posted memes of that, and like I don't know. And it's still going. It hasn't stopped. I mean, it's just
I forgot the origin. The origin was somewhere on Twitter, of course, by some guy. And it was just, the picture we all have come to love. And just above it, I forgot what he typed. It wasn't anything like that special or funny particularly. but just everyone started using that, for whatever.
There's a deep well to pull on of these pictures that the cast took, or at least, Kevin James, and I can't remember her name right now.
Right. Yeah. Apparently they're.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what makes the picture so good, I think, is because it's like a promo for the show. It's not like, from the show. It's like pre-production type photo, which is pretty cool. Like, how do you get your hands on that? Where did you find that?
There's so many of them out there, though.
Yeah.
Elaine,
there's the one where he's in the subway making the same face, like with the same exact vibe.
How do you think you coach Kevin James to make that face? Like, what do you say?
I don't think you do.
Like, it's just a smirk.
He just like does it. That's just what he does.
Did you see? I forgot who posted it today. They said like, do your Kevin James selfie, and like everyone was posting in the comment section. Nice McGee had a perfect one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tom
she did.
Clarita,
I think it was Tom Clarita.
Yeah, that was a good one. I couldn't get in on that but Matt had some good ones. Since Matt's not with us, I'll bring up. I can't remember what it was. I've seen some other ones. I saw one earlier today that was like, her, did you spit in my beehole? Him, and it's just I'm like, wow. That's why I brought that up, because that has Matt vibes. I feel like Matt could have posted that.
Oh yeah.
But I do love all the variations of this. I saw one earlier today where it's like they're much more like Leah is in like leather, like a crop top and a skirt, and he's like sitting on the bed behind her, like holding her, and it's much more like, it's zhuzhed up but sexual, and like I'm just like, what? What is this, like early 2000s vibes are so fucking strong and all this stuff that I'm just like, this is wild to me. Like, I don't know what else to say. That's all.
Yeah, it's we love an instant sensation, especially when it's from a sitcom from 20 years ago that the better part of the internet has either forgotten about or never even experienced.
Yeah, we never had a chance to exploit that, right? The internet, the social media landscape didn't exist when those pictures would have been taken.
Right, which is great. It's like when it's akin to fascinate a woman with a piece of cheese kind of thing, except just less vintagey.
I saw one picture. Those absolutely, I'm guessing it's like a CBS. They got all the like, whatever the Friday night lineup is, and it had Bill Cosby. Yeah, oof. Followed by Kevin James.
What oof? That's
Bill Cosby.
Yeah, he and Hulk Hogan.
Hogan and Undertaker were hanging out
in all history.
Willow.
Wow. What? Oh, sorry, I've been asleep for the last. Yeah.
I like that guy.
I like this guy.
Yeah, I've been asleep for 20 years. Sorry, I don't know if anything happened. Fill me in.
Anyway,
later.
Let me complete the circle. It's great because it's encapsulated time. I don't actually know why Bill Cosby's there. Maybe he had yet another show on CBS at that time that no one remembered, because thank God for that. But anyway, Bill Cosby, Kevin James, Ray Romano, and then Ted Danson as Becker. He has got like a stethoscope in the picture,
right,
to like indicate that he's a doctor. Like,
that was when he had like the second. He had Cosby, right? Okay, yeah, I remember that block. Wow, what a different time.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. I'm glad you could remember that. I don't know what happened to me at a certain point in my life where I fell in love with the show Becker. I don't know why anybody would do that. I think back on it fondly, but I'm just like, wow, like a specific ass time to just like enjoy a show about Ted Danson playing like just like a full asshole of a person as a doctor. I'm just like, what was the pitch for this show? Like, how did they get this made?
They were like, think of what House will be, but don't go that far yet, because we haven't
heard of this show.
People aren't ready for it. Yeah, Marty McFly shows up and he's like, "Hey Ted, wait, no, the Ted Danson's cousin, okay, is working."
What you're saying?
So Hugh Laurie goes back into the past. I'm gonna work this analogy out live. Somebody goes back to the past, and anyway, they know. They just know.
They know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I'm gonna have to go watch Becker because I don't know.
They got me thinking of like, I remember when Disney bought ABC. and like Family Matters, Step by Step, like Full House, I think. Yeah. And I feel like there was one more. I think it was Hanging with Mr. Cooper. They all went to like Disney World and like in their own respective shows, you know? And I think there were some like crossovers too. It was like the biggest crossover event in like TV history. You're like, oh shit, they're combining 4 shows.
ABC Friday TGIF walked so that the MCU could run.
That's right.
I'm just going to keep that going for the rest of the episode.
Give me Urkel Thanos.
More of those. No, but like this is what you're saying is that literally all crossovers were based off of TGI. Was TGIF on ABC or am I stealing that?
Yeah, I think it's ABC.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Step by step.
Day by day.
Swelled meat.
Oh,
so you got that button?
It's a new button for tonight's show.
Swelled meat.
Patrick Duffy voice. Swelled meat.
Swelled meat.
That's.
Dude, I saw some meme. Maybe
it's just another way of saying fat dicks, Phil.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously.
You've got a whole soundboard full of synonyms.
I will.
I love it.
I will by episode 100. I'll surely have at least 5 different fat dick references going. My original plan, if any of the listeners are...
I saw this in Thaudio, and it was like a corn dog with 3 wieners in it, and it says... Triple barrel shaboing boing.
Yes.
I thought of you. I was going to send you that.
That's what we all dream of, you know, late nights with. Wow. Yeah. It's getting me sweaty right now. I was trying to play the piano earlier because I was hoping I could set the mood with the piano and then just drop a on you like out of nowhere. It didn't work out, but just so everybody knows where that's going, I was building up to it, but I just had to sneak it in out of nowhere.
I like it.
Triple barrel shaboing
just
boing.
like they snuck in those 2 extra hot dogs.
I think it's a pretty brilliant move, but I have to say that lately every corn dog I've had has been very disappointing because the quality of the meat is not swelled, which is disappointing.
Is it pruny and rubbery?
No, I think it's really just because corn dogs for the most part are like boiled hot dog quality, you know, like nothing wrong with that. But if you like to eat swelled meats or those kind of things, I don't know. I started to feel a little sick in my stomach after like, if I try to eat 2, that's just a mistake. I can't even make it past 2 by the second one. I'm like, so we went to the county fair here, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and I was like very excited to eat corn dogs, and I was very disappointed very quickly after eating my first corn dog. I thought I was going to eat like 5. We even took bets. Everybody that was there with me, we were like, how many corn dogs do you think I'm going to eat? Somebody was like 5. No, after the first one, it was like, and there was even a hut that said, they have all these food trucks basically, or trailers. One said Mexican corn dog. And we're like, this sounds amazing. We have to scope this out. And we like we passed it. When we came back, we found it again. And we were trying to figure out what makes it a Mexican corn dog. At the end of the day, we finally realized that it was just like a dude that was like, I'm Mexican and I make corn dogs. Like, this is
great. Brilliant.
Come on, man. You can't do that to me.
That's
I was expecting, you know,
like covered in cinnamon or something, you know, like yeah, exactly, yeah, right.
I was expecting a churro twist on this,
right? Totally, exactly. The cinnamon sugar sprinkled on the corn dog.
You were supposed to blow my fucking mind.
I mean, you know, I just thought it would at least be.
I make corn dogs. I don't know what you mean, man. I
respect it. You know, I'm gonna start making regular meatballs and calling them Swedish meatballs.
Yeah, I'll make Mexican meatballs. Yeah,
I think this is a great marketing scheme. I think everyone should do it, and I have no qualms at this point. I'm resigned to it. I understand.
Yeah,
I get it. Speaking of dogs, in honor of Justine, we did put this story on the docket because it's a running theme for our show that apparently the president's dog has bitten the Secret Service again.
Again. Is it 3rd or 4th time? Yeah. That's hilarious. This dog is so mad. I really think Biden's maybe like sneaking a pinky in his butthole or something, man. It's just like not happy. This dog is not happy, you know.
Who snuck a pinky in the dog's butthole? Kevin James face.
Yeah. Biden looking like Kevin James.
Biden could definitely do a really good Kevin. You know what? Now that I think about it,
I was gonna say Hunter's in the corner, dance with knives. You know.
I was just wanting to say that I think that Biden's face is almost always the same expression as that Kevin James meme. He's always kind of like got his lips a little pursed. Yeah. These ticket fees, we're listen up, Jack. These ticket fees
are malarkey.
We're rolling them back. They're malarkey.
They're malarkey, master.
I can't even make fun of Joe Biden at this point. It's not even fun. That's why I miss Trump, because he was so easy to make fun of. But there's not much to make fun of about Biden other than he's.
And unfortunately, Trump has grown stronger now, so he almost seems invincible to it, which is because
a lot of steroids injected into his ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's on performance enhancing. I don't know, Diet Coke.
But see, that's what you get when your dogs don't bite the Secret Service. See, that's what Trump has going for him. He's still, once you've been president, you have Secret Service forever until you die. And they're like, sir, your ass drugs, are you ready? He's like, that's also how it works. Once you're president, you get the ass drugs forever after this, the steroids.
What are they putting in there?
I think it's mainly a mix of amphetamines and methamphetamines and steroids to fight off any viruses.
I thought you were going to say like baby embryo cells or whatever.
Oh, I
think they should start probably putting like a little progesterone up their asses. Do a little, just play with force femming the president.
Finally, our first female president,
Joe
by way
Biden.
of transition.
Wow, look at these titties.
Hillary's.
They smell great.
Can't stop squeezing them.
Understandable, sir. Have a nice day. Mm-hmm.
Incredible. Have you seen my tits? I don't say this. Other people are saying this. They're incredible.
I got the best tits.
My nipples.
These tits are the best tits. Wow, I think our combined Trump impression is
all three of us together. By our powers combined, we have one Trump impression.
Yeah, we each got almost a third of a Trump impression.
Right. We'll have to layer the audio together and just sync it, and you'll get it. You got to pay for the membership fee to get that feature.
Of all time.
So I'm just thinking of his tiny hands. It's like his tits seem so much bigger because his hands are so tiny.
Yeah. This is right.
This tracks. Well, what is the dog's name? Hunter or something?
Is it Major?
It's his son, right? Yeah, it's Major.
That's his son.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't. How would one confuse the president's son and his dog? So I don't know.
Yeah.
Both dog names. Yeah, for sure.
Major Biden caught smoking crack once again.
He's like Indiana Jones. He's named himself after the dog.
I wish there was more to say about Biden's dog other than we had to bring it up. I mean, it just had to be mentioned. But
swelled meat.
That's what happens when you
bite the Secret Service.
When you bite the Secret Service on their cock and balls, which is what I'm assuming happened without having any more information.
All right, so you touched on one other thing this week. There's like a flurry of meme shit going around, which is obviously we had the King of Queens, which won't die. I don't know. It'll still be going on Monday when this episode comes out. We have Britney Spears with the knives.
It's got at least 7 seasons in it, I think.
It's not going away.
Yeah.
And then I want to circle back to Britney, but the AI thing that's been going around for weeks now. First, it was
message.
The Giant of Kandahar something Which that's what got me into AI in the first place. It was just like an extension of memes for a lot of stuff. It was just like typing funny shit into a prompt and seeing what you get out. And it's still that way. It's just better now. That we had and we did the Giant of Kandahar. Now we have the hidden message, which I've been really enjoying. I mean, I think there was one out there for
Swelled Meat.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't Swelled Meat. It was
Plug in.
Dicks.
Tune in.
But I mean, I've been enjoying this. I've been seeing like Piper Page has been posting a lot of that like cat Smurf meme. I don't even know what to call that. I don't even know the backstory. That's like 5 years old or something now. But like people have been taking that little, it's like a Smurf with the cat's face, and he's got a certain like little posture, and turning that into. I've been seeing everything. I mean, I've seen Walter White. I've seen, at first it was just words, like sin nudes, butt stuff, all that kind of stuff, and now
all the classics, all the
classics.
Cycle through.
I made a meme.
Innovation.
I made a meme with Smurf Cat 6 years ago, like on the day yesterday or something like that. And we were just like talking it up, and I don't know, we're just talking up in a chat, and I'm there with like Fake Yeezy Boost and some other people, and we're like, our chat kept Smurf Cat alive for like 7 years. Wow. It was like a constant inner joke in the chat, and then like it got put on TikTok by someone, and just like went viral over there. We're like, wow, like it's finally his day. We're so proud of our son. He made it. Smurf Cat has made it. So. Yeah, we love Smurf Cat. Huge Smurf Cat fan.
Yeah, but for some reason I've seen Donkey Kong making a resurgence as well through these. I'll send a shout out to Henry Pissinger. Everybody knows Henry Pissinger. If you don't, formerly Galvano, but sent me a meme that was like Squidward being like, "I hate AI art," and then the next frame was like, "I'm here with my bestie," and it had like all the different like. The Donkey Kong, the cat, all the different like hidden message memes, sin nudes all around it, and I was like, yes,
totally.
Drink it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's funny. It's true, right? It's like a lot of people maybe just like didn't realize it's art application. Just they're like, oh, that's stealing from people or whatever, but not realize like, yeah, you can make like memes and jokes with this shit. It's like it doesn't have to be that serious. I don't know.
That's what it's for.
Yeah, right. It's another tool,
Yeah, exactly.
No, yeah, I get a kick out of it because to me it really shows, the human element of it, right? Like it's like you say, it's a tool, of course, but it took somebody being fucking funny to plug,
those jokes
into it, and and even the flip side of it, as I've already seen people subverting it, where they just post a picture and they be like dogs running, and then people in the comments being like, I'm squinting and I don't see anything, and then their message, they're just like they're already fucking.
That is, I think that is the ultimate like joke of that is
squinting. You can see it,
which is pretty cruel.
They're still tricking me because like I mean I still will squint at them again, and some of them, even when they do have a hidden, there was one I saw was Brussels sprouts that spelled out fart, and it took me so long to see it. I was like squinting so hard, and some of them I don't even know what the original image is. It's like I've seen a lot of soy jacks, wojacks turn into images. That's always fun. I should do some of those now that I think about it. Yeah, and shout out to everybody on the Facebook group, the Discord. If you guys have anything, I have this shit. I can do it. I've done some, but mostly I haven't shared them. But if y'all have any good ideas, send them my way. I'll be happy to.
Oh yeah,
send them to Phil.
Some cryptic messages.
Yeah,
that's what we need.
Some of those, if you got any of those. All right, let's get back.
You heard Phil. Send them your fat dicks.
Yeah,
that's okay too.
Fat dicks.
I'm fine with that too. I'll turn it into weird AI. I'll turn it into a beautiful evergreen forest. It's just the outline of your dick, and look at that lake. It's so small. So
you're gonna make a triple shotgun shaboing boing or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yes, I'll turn your dick into a corn dog.
You and two of your friends will turn your dicks into a corn dog.
Sponsored by Baldo. What was the other one? The block where you had to go from each side.
The bro. Was it something, bro?
Oh, the cock block. Yeah.
The cock block.
That's what it was. Yeah, God. That was living in my mind for so long.
It's just so impractical. I just don't see how that would work. Just put it in my butt already, okay? I don't need a cock block. I've got a hole. Like,
right.
I got a couple.
Stop being such a motherfucker.
Just put it in my hole already. We don't need to buy a hole.
My hole.
We don't need to buy an extra hole. We've got them. We've got them. We have them. Just saying.
We have the technology in our asshole.
Fat dicks.
We can rebuild it.
Fat dicks.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry. Soundboards, I don't like them, but yeah, unique ones like fat dicks can really, they can work, you know.
Yeah, it took
Swelled meat.
Swelled meat's not going away anytime soon either.
It should just be like a morning show. It should be like everyone's morning radio show they got to listen to.
Yeah.
Phil Buck here with your morning dose of
fat dicks.
Except then we play good music. You know, we put on the Tomb Mold and and then we
Tomb Mold.
Swelled meat.
All right, let's throw it to Jason with the
swelled meat
weather report.
The weather out here sucks. Fat dicks.
Fat dicks.
Look at the guy right here and flip him the fuck off.
Fat dicks.
This goes out to you, Greg, in the fast lane going 50.
Fat dick.
We'll be back after a message from our sponsors. 14 minutes of commercials.
Yeah, it's so funny.
It's like all Baldo and Cockblock and whatever the fuck. That's all the commercials.
Do you want to fuck your best friend, but you're really homophobic and you want to just lube up a plastic thing and put your dicks in it at the same time? Well,
this is Alex Jones. Thank you for And Alex Jones is the commercial guy.
You know, it's sad how much I like identify with like talk radio or just like the FM radio experience. Like
we grew up with Howard Stern, you know, it's like that's just the shit we grew up on.
I mean, that's even more macro level than what I'm talking about.
Sure.
I'm literally talking about just
regular
local FM station, going to school, going to work. Like I put on my local station KUVO every morning, and if I'm going to take the kids at like 8 o'clock, then there's DJs there talking about shit, you know, and I really enjoy that. And to me, when I think of podcasting, that's what podcasting is to me. It's just talk radio, but it's on the internet. A good
deal of it is exactly that.
And I love that, you know?
Yeah. There is an ironic distance, I think, that exists in most podcasts.
Absolutely.
I guess some people might actually find really, really annoying. But that's why I like it, despite my entire life absolutely fucking hating every one of those motherfuckers that talked between the classic rock songs in the morning.
Well, okay, that's fair. If it's the classic rock station, I get it. But like when I listen to the jazz station, I'm like, I like these people. They know what the fuck they're talking about, and they're having a good time together, and they're not just going. So, what's up, everybody? This is Trav and the Beaver, and we're bringing you your coffee hour commute to the fucking work day.
Fat dicks.
That's right.
Here's John McLaughlin. Here's John McLaughlin and the Mahavishnu. Or God damn it, should have picked an easier one.
They're just like talking. Like, have you heard about? I can't remember his name. Taylor Swift and that football player guy. Oh my God. Can you believe that?
Fat dicks.
I mean, this is literally just
that's what she has been saying. That's what she's been saying whenever
saying that every day, after every game, I bet.
Hey, I'm about to do a Kim Kardashian impression. It's like, yeah, these I swear to God that like those types of like entertainers like really just like get stuck on a loop. And see, this is what Fat Dicks is. This Fat Dicks is the culmination of years of digesting that and now, you know.
Fat Dicks is love. Fat Dicks is life. Fat Dicks is forever.
Fat dicks.
I'm trying to remember who. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I just like the high pitched chipmunk one. It just reminds me of the chipmunks.
Yeah.
That's one of the chipmunks that was in the back row. You know,
Hey Dave!
Which
who's
chipmunk? He's getting the best fat dick. I could probably even do a pitch bend. Let's see if that works.
Fat
dicks.
Yep, there we go.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Your craft is always evolving.
Yeah, this is my attempt to all the other folks that wanted this to be a podcast are losing right now, because I wanted it to be a live stream, aka a talk radio show, and I'm winning.
Eat shit, Matt. Fuck you.
I like this guy.
Shrinkage.
Shriv maxing.
Shriv max.
Oh, I gotta load that up for the next one. When Matt comes back, we're gonna
Shriv Max
on the board.
Shriv Max.
What if that was the name of a radio? Shriv Max 103.7. We're playing the hits from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000. Kevin James.
SVMX. Shriv Max.
And then Kevin James just goes. Sorry to the listeners, you couldn't see my pathetic attempt at the Kevin James face.
Fat dicks.
There we go.
Beautiful,
Saved it. So also we did need to touch on Britney Spears with the knives video, because just simply hell yeah, I support her fully, and I want to push back against any negativity. I've seen both sides. I've seen people supporting it, and I've seen people being dickheads about it. And that this shit is badass to me. It's like, this is what Britney Spears does at this point. She like dances on Instagram, and this week she decided to use knives, and they were costume knives. They weren't real knives. They were part of a Halloween costume, and I have nothing but support for that.
Right.
I feel like she's got real like unsupervised 10-year-old energy,
Yeah.
it's like when someone's like, where's Bobby? Oh, he's in his room, he's fine. And in a room, Bobby's like playing with fucking knives, like dancing around his room.
And that's what I wish that more entertainers had, honestly, was that sort of like the love for experimentation and fearlessness. But the thing is about Britney Spears is, I think people, if say it was however long ago, her actual, when she was actually performing at awards shows and all that shit, and really the
Kevin James era, right?
The Kevin James era,
if you will,
same time frame,
when she was the king of queens,
right?
Fat dick.
But if she had done the same thing on stage, people would have been like, that shit's so fucking cool. She's such a good dancer.
Yes, right.
And now it's like, because she's filming herself doing shit, and her mascara's running or whatever, people are like, oh, she's such a danger to herself. It's just so fucking bizarre. Also, because if she wasn't Britney Spears at all, ever, people wouldn't have the same feelings about it, I don't think.
Right.
If just a regular person did that, I don't know, people wouldn't react the same way. It's very strange that I think people feel entitled to sort of do, a round table about Britney Spears' mental health every time she does a silly video. It's really bananas to me.
Well, I think, can we just agree? I want to say, everyone commenting on Britney Spears' mental health, most of y'all probably don't actually care about Britney Spears' mental health. So
sure.
First of all, shut the fuck up over there, y'all. Okay. Next up, people commenting about what's going on here. The things that are being said out loud are mostly not okay to me. I'm just like, you're saying the quiet part out loud about yourself. You're telling on yourself right now. We love Britney, and I love Britney. So look, I get it. I just understand that the woman has been through so much shit that she's just doing herself right now. She's doing what she wants to do. And I'm guessing both of y'all could probably relate to some degree. Like if you didn't have a great childhood, when you have the freedom to be an adult, like hers was postponed for like a decade at least,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
because of the fact that she was a workhorse for like a multi-million-dollar brand of being herself, and now she can just do whatever the fuck she wants. She's not doing anything wrong. She's dancing in front of her phone, like she's got knives. Like fuck yeah. Like I just want to say that that's fucking awesome.
Absolutely.
Like,
and I'm about her age, I think, give or take maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, and I do fucked up things all the time. Just to, you know, people aren't paying attention to it because I was never famous, and you know, it's like I don't know. And, you know, not fucked up, you know, I don't know, you know what I mean. It's the same vibes as Britney, I think.
Right. And I was going to say that probably both of us could say this. All three of us could say this, that if we had Britney's fame, we probably would do some of the same fucked up shit. Like I would absolutely ruin my reputation if I was that fucking famous.
For sure. At this point,
I would totally fuck it up. It would be great and terrible. You know, if I had enough money to live on and my family was taken care of, like, I don't know what her situation is, but like it's better than mine. So
sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to one up her, and I'm gonna dance with swords or something instead.
Sure. Yeah.
I want to see
that. It's coming.
Mm-hmm. Sword dance. Watch out.
I don't have any transitions, you guys.
No show notes. I was wondering if you have show notes. No show notes.
Yeah, we went through all the show notes this week.
Yeah, we got a few. We got a few. It's slim.
Yeah, I'm just getting really high. That's all I'm doing. It's just getting super stoned and just hanging out, you know.
I've been
getting silly.
I've been remarkably sober, I think, the last few episodes we've done, and I can't tell if I like it better or not. It's like I feel like
I'm never sober after 6 o'clock. So
that's fair. That's the way.
That's not the total truth, but
right. No, I know what you mean. But that's I don't know. I'm trying a little something. Different lately.
It's called
good for you.
It's called being high on fat dicks.
Fat dicks.
There you go.
Perfect setup.
We could do a little song.
Oh no.
You want to do a song? I got you.
There we go. Here we go. Get Britney's name out of your mouth and put in some swelled meat instead. You will be much happier. Fat dicks.
Hell yeah. That rule.
That's the message we're sending out to all the listeners. That I don't think most of our listeners would probably have anything bad to say about Britney, in my opinion. But I don't know our listeners personally.
We're gonna, this is a good opportunity to talk about the annual Succ conclave, which is coming. The Succ conclave is coming soon.
2024.
And we're gonna meet all of you, whether you like it or not. We're going.
You'll all be there.
We're going home to home. We got your IP addresses, motherfuckers. We're coming.
If you subscribe to the Patreon, you're especially fucked because we have your. We don't have your address. Sorry, I'm just fucked.
No. But we do have your, your mother's maiden name.
Yeah,
your
your first dog,
security number. Your last 4 pay stubs. Yep.
We got those.
And that's and we're gonna be visiting. We're gonna be going on a little tour.
Staying for a month
doing an episode
house.
at each house. Yeah, but we're only gonna do like 10 minutes because otherwise, it's like gonna take all year, and we only have like a few weeks lined up for this.
Yeah.
We have bills to pay.
I thought the plan was to stay a month in every house, every person's house. You're just staying there for a month, and then the next person you're there for a month.
Yeah.
You know,
that's how.
I mean, if it's a nice house, it's kind of up to us. I think.
Yeah,
this is, and if you look through your Patreon subscriber, agreement, This is all in there. It's been in there.
Yeah, we got to use your car, man.
We got you.
Yeah, we got to use your car. We got to use your U-Haul.
Can I hit your vape? And we're gonna need to hit your vape. And do you have any snacks or anything?
Right.
We're doing a podcast here. Can you get?
I like a lot of pillows. I'm a real pillow princess. So you're gonna need at least 7 for me.
And I request 3 cock blocks every show.
Wow, 3? You can't just wash it?
Yeah, not anymore. You're gonna need one every time. You just throw it away.
Disposable cock blocks now available at Walmart.
Well, that's the thing, because you never know. Right, you never know which hole you're going back into. So if you're going back into the hole that your friend was already in, now you're gay.
Right, yeah, that's weird.
It defeats the whole purpose of the thing.
Right.
This is I'm prepping this for festival season next summer. The disposable cock block is going to be huge. I mean, you can just step into the porta potty with your homie, disposable cock block, use it, throw it in the toilet. It's biodegradable.
Yeah, it's not flushable, but you can throw it in the toilet.
With the porta potty, because it doesn't flush. It's just a bunch of shit and everything.
True. Yeah.
It can and it'll
it is biodegradable in 1100 years.
Don't throw the cock block, the disposable cock block. Do not put that in your toilet. It won't go. It won't even go down.
It'll just
get stuck around. In there.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of The Succ. Make sure you pre-order your disposable cock blocks. They're going to be a hit at Coachella. They're going to sell out.
Firefest 2. See you there.
Get the orders in now. You can get priority status if you join our Facebook group, The Succ Shame Posting, or our Discord. That's where you can get those pre-order codes before they.
You can get this really cool shirt at Kielbasa Garage, right? Can you still get?
I don't know. I think. Go look and try. The store might be down, but I'm not sure.
Try.
Go look and try, please. Yes. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
That dick.
We love you all, and we'll see you next time.
Bye. See you soon.